Hello, beautiful people. Hey guys, what's up? Hello, beautiful people. Hey guys, what's up? I am filming this video for the 4th time now, if you have not picked up on that by now, but geez Louise, I didn't really want to film it a 4th time, and honestly, I procrastinated all day, but here we are, I got it done. Barely. Some of you already know this part, but I had a little mental health break. I just took a little hiatus there for, I think it was about 4 days, honestly, where I just kind of disappeared from social media and actual adult life. And it was needed. I needed it pretty bad. 2019 has been hard. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like I've conveyed that pretty accurately on here. Depression is something that I've always kind of struggled with, but this year has been incredibly hard because of grief. Honestly, it's really started since 2015. That year in October, we lost Greg's sister, Jenna, and my grandmother within the span of a week. I think it was like 3 days later we lost my pap, and then a month later we had my son Emerson. You know, my friend Vince also died that month, and then I had other friends that passed away shortly thereafter, but like that October 2015 was the ground zero for my grief. And every year it's just slowly gotten worse, and that's the thing about grief. It never goes away. You never get over it. You will spend the rest of your life with grief around, and it's not going to be like every day, every moment. Eventually you adapt, your life carries on, but you bring that grief with you. You do not move past it. You don't get to carry on like life was before your loss. I mean, I can't say you don't or you can't, because in some situations I'm sure you can, but for me, that's not how it's going to be.
Oh, hi Mark.
Hi Pumpkin, did I wake you? Love you. Go snuggle up under the covers and I'll keep filming, okay? You can hang out in the background with the puppies. Sound good? So my original giveaway video, I'm just really glad it didn't get put out there like it was. It was a get ready with me, which is honestly not very reflective of myself or my channel. It's not something that it's not that I don't like it. You know, I love makeup. Obviously, makeup's part of this giveaway, but I didn't feel like it accurately portrayed who I am or the message I was trying to bring with the video, which is that I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know if, okay, I know I would have gotten through 2019, but I just don't know how I would have done it without YouTube. I mean, if you want to go grab him, just go grab him. Come here, buddy. Let's call him down. What a sweet little baby. Good night, love you, bye. Sleepy, bye. I didn't set myself up for success in 2019, to be quite honest. When New Year's rolled around a year ago, I wanted to survive. I wanted to survive, and I wanted to quit smoking. So yeah, I did both of those, I think. I think I did that pretty well. I mean, I didn't quit until like a month ago, but I quit smoking, and I haven't smoked since. And I survived 2019.
Barely.
At times, it felt like barely. I mean, that's not true. It wasn't that bad, but some moments were pretty dang bad. And I don't want to just survive anymore, guys. I want to thrive. I want to be a better version of myself. I want a lot of things. And I feel like I can actually get there now because of this channel. If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to explain all of this. But we'll talk about all that in this video. I have a big announcement at the end, and obviously this is for a giveaway, so that's a big announcement in itself. But before we get into all of that good stuff, I need you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn that bell notification on. I want you to leave me a comment, and today's comment is actually really simple. I just want you to tell me about yourself. I'm curious to know more about you. I want to know about your relationship status, your age, where you're from. Are you working? Are you a student? You know, any of that fun stuff. I'm trying to visualize the demographics of my audience because, well, I mean, YouTube does give me the analytics, but there's a difference between subscribers and viewers. My subscribers were 100% female until June of this year. So, yeah. I have an idea what you look like. I can visualize my audience already, and that's less based off of the demographics and more based off of like what we stand for, what we believe in. I think that we're strong. We're strong people, primarily female if you go by my analytics, and we are at this point in our lives where we're ready to grow. We're ready to move on, to recover. And recover doesn't have to be from addiction, you know, recovering in general, it's part of life. Life is about growing, and I've grown so much since I've started this channel, and I'm really trying to do something that will allow you guys to involve yourselves in me growing, if it makes sense. Like, I want to do things that'll help you grow too. That would have been a better way to say it. But anyway, let's get into the giveaway, right? Right. So there are going to be 2 giveaways going on here. There's going to be one for my subscribers/viewers, you guys, and another one for my patrons. Now, if you didn't know, I have a Patreon, and if you sign up, you are just automatically entered into the second giveaway. And the second giveaway, you'll see it's going to be exactly the same, and the giveaway will run until Christmas, 11:59 p.m. on Christmas. And that is the anniversary of when I started my channel. I don't think I uploaded on Christmas. I recorded my first video Christmas night. And I recorded that video because I was just so tired of losing people. And I didn't want to lose anymore. But you guys know I lost my best friend this year. Like, it sucks. It sucks, and I am not going to let it be something that... It's not in vain, I guess. I'm going to do something in his honor. I'm going to do something so that his name is... It's carried on forever. But there are links in the description about this giveaway. Go ahead and click them. I think there's one about how to enter and one about terms and conditions, all that fun stuff. But yeah, go check links in description, links in bio. Go look. The original giveaway was for just an eyeshadow palette. And I am still giving that away. That's still part of it. But I filmed like a get ready with me, which is actually very difficult for me to film. And I think it's because I, 1, talk a lot, and 2, don't like the way I look without makeup in all these bright lights. I'm very, very, very fair complected, if you can't tell, and I look so washed out. And then I always have dark circles, and it's just not pretty. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do any of that today because I'm not a beauty guru. I'm just a girl that likes to play with makeup. And you don't have to be a girl to like to play with makeup. Greg plays with makeup with me. He lets me do his makeup all the time. Cue beta comments now, I know. I don't really care. I love him anyway. The eyeshadow palette that I will be giving away is the Profusion Mirage palette. Now, there's probably a better way for me to hold it that you don't get this glare, but I first heard about this palette from another YouTuber named Kiki Chanel, and she's a makeup artist, but she also has a vlog channel called Kiki Meets World. She's so freaking cool and cute, and she does a lot of anti-MLM stuff if you're into that. This is one of the unopened ones, and then this one is mine. It's like your profile picture and then your tagged photos. Yikes. I carry it around in my bag a lot, so that's why it looks like that. But I'm gonna give you some swatches of my favorite ones and just tell you a little bit about why I love this palette. The first thing that I fell in love with in this palette is the color story, because it's awesome. I like a lot of warm tones and reds, and I am actually more of a matte person, but the shimmers in this one are amazing. They're what I would call a duochrome. Don't know if that's what it's actually called, but a duochrome to me is something where, it's a red, and then it's got like flecks of yellow or orange. So I'll go over that and show you. The palette is also cruelty-free. Kiki said vegan, but I can't back that up. The back just says it's cruelty-free and they don't test on animals. So let me get you some of the swatches. Okay, first one is going to be Zenith, and it's a pretty gold, and it's got flecks of orange, and boom. Nice. I really like this one pink. It's called Flirty because it's pink, but it's got yellow in it. And I apply these eyeshadows with my fingers because my makeup, my rules, don't really care. I'm also not a professional. So it's just how I feel that it applies the best with the most payoff like pigment, and it lasts all day, so I don't really care. Sizzle is one of my favorites. It's this orange one here, obviously with some gold in it. Love that. Wipe these off. Got Sunset, which is purple with flecks of blue. Love it. So pretty. Oh, God. I hope this shows up because it's so amazing. You can't see the blue, but like it is gorgeous, guys. And I guess I'll give you one of the mattes and one of the glitters. So purple. And I don't really play with the mattes, but that's pretty good for your finger. Wow. I'm impressed all over again. And then I guess I'll go in with the glitter sheets. That's Goddess, OMG, and Mirage. Now these are obviously glitter, so it works better if you have a primer, which I don't have a glitter primer on right now. What you gonna do? And you want to kind of build them up, so I just like push them on. Ooh. That makes my fingers look cool. Okay, yeah, so if this had been released a week and a half ago, this is all that you guys would have gotten. But it wasn't. And it wasn't released the second time I filmed it because I lost half the footage. And then it wasn't released the third time I filmed it because by the time I exported it, the audio was just like ever so slightly off so that it looked like this. And I don't want to have a video that looks like this. During my little mental health hiatus, I realized a lot about myself. And that came through a lot of reflection, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of just laying in bed thinking about everything, and journaling. If you can't tell, I really, really like journals. Like a lot. Journals and notebooks and washi tape and writing utensils like pens and pencils and markers and highlighters and just all of it. I love it all. I'm a big fan of doing bullet journals and stuff like that, but my issue is that I never follow through. And I mean, all this does is help me get a little bit more organized. It doesn't actually teach me anything about myself. And I decided to go ahead and start actually journaling, like journals, like prompts. And it's been pretty nice. Pretty nice, actually. And it's taught me a lot about myself. It's shown me a lot about who I am. Things that were probably very obvious to other people, but just not obvious to me. And I want to share that with you. So since I have a hoarding problem with journals and notebooks, I have a lot of them, a lot of unused ones, a lot of maybe partially used ones. I also have a collection of ugly notebooks that I just wouldn't write in because they were gaudy or stupid looking. And I am in the process of refurbishing them, I guess. For example, this notebook here had peace signs all over it, and it says peace. You can kind of see it in the reflection. It was so stupid. But on the inside of this beautifully hard-covered book is a beautiful journal. And then I have this spiral-bound notebook that had a weird butterfly or something on it. So took that off. Greg, of course, is the painter. Took that off. So we have a beautiful notebook in here. Completely like, love it. So I'm going to redecorate them. I'm going to washi tape them, maybe paint them, I don't really know, on the fronts. And then I'm going to include some of these prompts that I've been doing that have been so freaking valuable to me right now. One of the prompts was that I had to write my eulogy, which might sound dark. I'm not suicidal, guys, I promise, but it really just was about evaluating my life now. And I was doing that by thinking about how I want people to remember me. What do I want to accomplish in life? What would I want someone to say in my eulogy? And does it align with what I'm doing now? It didn't. It didn't actually align at all. So I guess like she stopped using drugs and that's the only good part. Like, no, I want to do so much more. I want to be so much more. And I'm ready. I'm ready to make a change. By the time the giveaway is done, I'm going to have written a couple prompts. I have more than just that one. I have a whole bunch of them. I have gratitude prompts. I have just kind of self-appreciation prompts to help you with self-care, habit trackers, anything like that. So I hope that you guys are into that. I think that you will. If I'm reading my audience correctly, I believe that you guys are going to be pumped to have something like that. And the bullet journal is such an amazing system, but I spend so much time on the aesthetics of it all that I don't get any value out of it. If I use it at all, then I can get some organization, but that's about it. And it takes me forever to draw those things. And the final thing that I'm going to be including into this little giveaway is a candle. It's a soy candle that is made by Greg's sister and her boyfriend. They have a little candle company called Lumiere. It's the candelabra in Beauty and the Beast. How do you pronounce that? It's that guy. She makes the soy candles and they smell amazing. I have one burning in the back. Mine is mulled wine. Sorry, you guys don't get that one. That one's for me. So you guys will get to choose between cinnamon harvest, apple buns, or pumpkin spice. I do have 2 apple harvest at the moment, so technically both giveaways could pick. And the patrons are going to be able to pick first. They're going to pick which journal and they're going to pick which candle. So if you join my Patreon, like I said, you can get entered in both giveaways. Also, if you join my Patreon, you get to vote on different things like what video topics I'm going to do and what things to explore, everything like that. But all of the things that I'm including in this giveaway are things that I hold very, very near and dear to me. They're valuable things for when you're feeling very sad. And I've been a sad girl my whole life, but especially in 2019. Makeup is something that I just absolutely love. I love makeup, and I wasn't very good at it for a very long time. During my addiction, I didn't even care about makeup. I didn't get into makeup until after I was in jail, and then I didn't get good at makeup for a while. But I will come home, there were nights I'd come home from work at 5 p.m. or 6. I usually got off at 5, but would not leave until 6. And I would sit down and just play with my makeup all night under the guise of filming a video later, but I didn't really want to film. And it took me a while to realize that. Like, I was spinning my wheels, it felt like, when it came to filming, but really I just wanted to play with the makeup. I just have fun with it. It gives me something to think about, and it is a form of art. Same with journaling. Journaling is definitely a form of art, and it's a good tool for self-exploration and just feeling good about yourself, because it's so easy to get sucked up into like the negative voices in your head, the negative thought patterns, and just comparing yourself to others. Journaling keeps you grounded. I highly recommend it, and I'm going to start doing more videos about it. And then I would like to do things where I will make a video about a journal prompt or journal idea, or sharing my journal with you. And then I can make a blog post or include printables or worksheets even on my website. So let me know if you're into that, because I'm going to be doing it, and it would be great if I had your support. Final thing was a hobby. Erica and her boyfriend have a candle company. They make soy candles as a hobby. My hobby is YouTube, guys. This is it. This is what I love doing. And it has been so good for me. I have said numerous times throughout this video that I literally don't know how I survived 2019 as it was, and I especially couldn't fathom how I would have survived it if I didn't have YouTube. You guys have given me a sense of purpose. You guys have helped me work through things that I didn't even realize I needed to work through. You guys have helped me feel fulfilled. You've given me a sense of purpose, especially at my darkest moments. You were a source of distraction. You distracted me when my heart was just like broken and I was in shock from losing Brent. I have grown so much, and I'm so appreciative. And I realize now that I don't want to just survive 2020. I want to thrive. And I've just been surviving in life, and I don't like that. I'm not happy with that. I'm not who I want to be. And it's permeated all areas of my life, my pastimes, my hobbies, my health, like my job. So my big announcement is related to this. I am going to thrive in 2020. And that starts with YouTube. YouTube is officially my full-time gig. I got very complacent at my job, I loved my coworkers, loved my boss, and the job wasn't that bad. It was super flexible, but I was not performing as well as I could have been or believe I should have been. And I just got so comfortable and complacent. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to live there. That's no place to live. That's just not fulfilling. So I am no longer working there. And I am given the opportunity to focus on YouTube. I never felt like I had enough time to do what I wanted to do on YouTube. I have all of these ideas. I have all these lists of ideas, and it goes beyond YouTube, like just social media and just connecting in general. And now I'm given the chance to do that. I am actually in a position now where I can have enough time. I have the opportunity to just focus on YouTube for a while, and it's a good feeling. I don't know if you guys are into the law of attraction, if you believe it, if you have even read about it. It's a really amazing theory. And it's basically what you think about, you will manifest into your life. So if you think you can't do something, yeah, you're probably right. You can't do it. If you think you can, or you think you will, or you think that it's happening, it's happening. It's that simple. It's all about mindset, and I don't know. I was way more hyped the last time I filmed this because it's a little bit late at night and I don't want to wake my son up, as I already did earlier this video. But when I had the opportunity at that job earlier this year, I was pumped and it felt right. And then when it fell through, it felt like it was okay because something else, I wanted to do YouTube. YouTube was the only thing I wanted to ever leave my previous job, the job I was just working. That's the only thing I ever said I would leave it for. And so here I am. I manifested this. I'm excited. I have big things coming. I can't even express how excited I am about the future right now. I'm so excited to not just survive, but to thrive. And I'm excited to thrive with you guys. I never believed in myself enough before, I have a good friend who is just such a badass. I love her so much. Her name is Shay. And she used to always be like, ain't no damsel in distress, ain't no damsel. And, you know, saying that she was self-sufficient and could pretty much do things on her own. And she could. She is just such a strong, powerful female, and I love her. So I wanted to be like her, and I would walk around and say it too. Ain't no damsel, it'd be cute. But like, I never felt like that. It never resonated with me. I never believed in myself or saw myself in that light. But now I do, guys. I do. I have such a good feeling about this. I feel so passionately about what I'm doing. I feel so confident in it, and I'm excited. And I've realized that not only am I not a damsel, you aren't a damsel either. Guy or girl, we don't give ourselves enough credit. We don't believe in ourselves as much as we should. And if we just start thinking more positively, if we just thinking better about ourselves, if we just stop being so mean to ourselves, guys, we can accomplish big things. So I hope that you're willing to join me on this journey. I hope that you want to make 2020 the year that you start thriving instead of surviving too. I hope that you genuinely believe that you're not a damsel. Because you can do this, guys, and I'm here to do it with you. I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional, I'm just someone doing it and showing you how it can be done. I'm happy, you know, for the first time in a while, I've woken up every day with purpose, and it feels good. Thank you guys so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you guys for helping me survive 2019, and thank you guys in advance for helping 2020 be the year that I start thriving. Don't forget, all of the giveaway stuff is in the description, and join me on Patreon to get entered into the giveaway for a second time, and then join me on Patreon just to support me and allow me to do this. And yeah, that's all I have for this video, guys. I'm sorry it took me 4 attempts to get it out there, but we are good. This one is gonna make it. You're gonna see it. I promise. The end. Bye, guys.